And with me now in the studio is Baumedouha. He's a researcher on Bahrain for Amnesty International. Thanks so much for coming in. A little bit of confusion about exactly what has happened legally in Bahrain today. As far as we gather, the public prosecutor is saying that it will be a full retrial, but there's a possibility that it might just be an appeal being held in a civilian court. Those two are quite different, aren't they?
They are quite different. Basically, this case was being looked at by the National Safety Court, which gave its verdict last week in this case. And there is a royal decree that issued in August by the King, which states that all cases, criminal cases, being looked at by the National Safety Court, which is a military court, once the verdict is given, then the lawyers and the defendants and their lawyers can appeal before civilian courts. And this was what was going to happen.
It was always going to
23rd
happen.
of October, the High Criminal Court was going to look at the case. And we believe that's what will happen. The only confusion now is when the public prosecutor today, in a statement issued, he said that they will have a full retrial. Does that mean that the court will re-evaluate the whole evidence? Does it mean that it will listen to all the defendants? Will it dismiss all the confessions obtained under duress, under torture and ill treatment? Can the lawyers, for example, can they bring in new witnesses? These are all questions, and we will not have the answer until the 23rd of October.
So we're unlikely to hear anything more, you think, from the Bahraini public prosecutor about what form this trial or retrial or appeal could take, the crucial information?
I mean, I think only the lawyers and the defendants will tell us when the appeal starts, you know. Before that, we will not be able to know, because if it is just like if it's not or just considering what happened during the first trial and not maybe re-examining the evidence and not listening to especially to the defendants who have said in court that they were tortured and they were ill-treated and their confessions was taken as a result of torture. And yet, when they said this before the military court, there was no independent investigation into all these allegations. So the point I'm trying to make now is I think we will not be able to find out until the trial starts, and then we will be able to speak to the lawyers, to the defendants, and see whether the court is really opening the case from start.
We wait to see, and it's a story you and I know Al Jazeera are going to be following very closely. Baumedouha from Amnesty International, thanks very much indeed for your time.